Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Matt with Green Bar Trading. So, as you can probably tell from the thumbnail, I broke some rules today. Did not trade well at all. Um, just very frustrated, extremely frustrated with how I approached trading today. And, something that I preach, I think, in all these videos, I have it, posted right next to my head so that I never forget. In our Discord, every single morning, I write the same quote so that we all, manage risk, follow rules. This is so important. You have to trade like a professional. And while I say that and do it most of the time, I am human. Gonna make mistakes. And you just have to try to keep those mistakes small, because if you don't, you are going to go down and have a really bad day, and it's going to make coming back a lot harder. So while I did something really pretty good today, um I'm not happy about it because the way that I got there was not the right way to do it. And I know better, and I know that this day could have gotten really a lot worse. And I just hope that maybe this video will help some people out there. Whether you've been trading for 6 decades or if you just started, you're going to go through all the same things that we all go through. It's going to happen. So this is what I'm going to show you first. You're going to see $25 here in the account today, 9 trades. So when you take commissions in, that's obviously a little bit in the red, even though it says plus 25 here. You got to take the commissions into account. So tiny, basically a break-even day. Now, what I'm very disappointed about today is this, okay? Just take a look at this chart. Now, 9 trades in the futures market, that's not over trading at all. And I don't think that I over traded, but I started my trading day very, 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 very deep in the red. I think we have all been there before, where you're right up against your max loss. And I'm not going to tell you, how much I was down, but my max loss these days are a lot bigger than they used to be. That's just, from experience, bigger account, what works for me, what I'm trading. So, you know, was I, should I have taken any more trades? No, I really shouldn't. I shouldn't. I'm not going to say that I got lucky, but I have dug myself out of holes before. I think, if you've been trading long enough, you probably have done some pretty great things as far as being deep in the red and then actually coming back to break even. It's very rare. Most of the time, you'll be deep in the red, you'll bring it back a little bit, and then you'll actually go further into the red. And one of those reasons you do that is because you start to trade your P and L. So you're looking at each trade as, I need a home run. I need that home run so that it brings me from, down a whole bunch to break even in one trade. You cannot trade that way. You cannot trade on emotions. So the way that I started my day is at 4 a.m. You guys all know that I'm up early, doing a lot in the charts. And when I see something, I try to take advantage of it. The only problem here is what I see and what my bias is I'm seeing lower highs and lower lows. I happen to be at the charts at this time right here. So when you see this, you start to trade on a bias. My bias was shorting it. Okay. I thought this was going to continue to go down. We were already up, over 100 points at this point, even more than that on the Dow. And I just didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. And, as you can see here, it's just continuing to sell off. This to me was a lot more of what would be considered trading, good trades. And that's what I took advantage of here. I left, it looks like I'm leaving, a massive amount of money on the table, but this is where you have to take the hands off and just don't trade anymore, because this is a day that you can continue to trade. I brought my account from, I'll just tell you. So these trades here, I started out the day before the sun even got up, before there was ever light out, and I went 0 for 5. That is extremely, extremely rare. That's when I should have noticed and known to stop. I did stop here, and then my bias, it obviously came down the second that happened. That's okay. That's fine. And we made lower highs and lower lows the whole way. It just wasn't working for me on this leg up. And I kept thinking, which is not good. You have that bias of it going down. Well, that's where, 0 for 5. At this point, I was down just about almost $500. And that's around what my max is. And I would be lying if I didn't say that, that last trade probably breached my max loss. So didn't follow rules on the max loss, didn't follow rules going 0 for 5. If I go 0 for 3, I usually will stop trading. At least that's a rule of mine. Going 0 for 5, being down that much, I mean, just not good at all. Not good at all. So, trading during the market, I had 1, 2, 3, 4 trades. So 5 before the market opened on that. I wasn't understanding that. I didn't see it well. I wasn't seeing the market well on that first leg up, 0 for 5, and then finished 4 for 4 on really solid trades. So these 4 trades here was over $500 of profit. I should have just stuck to trading, obviously, what I'm seeing here, and the pre-market could be a little tough. But look at this sell-off with the Dow, almost back to where we started the day. So that is just picture perfect that this is happening right now while I'm making the video, because I think all of us in Discord and just watching the market in general, the market has been on crack lately. Absolutely insane. So I'm going to take my trades off. You guys can all see. I show you guys it all, the good and the bad. Right here, we start to bounce off VWAP and just consolidate. So to me, this is looking like almost a head and shoulders. It's a very bad example, but you have this right here, and then you have the head up here, right here, same thing. Now, this move, when it breaches and breaks down and forms a lower low, this right here, and for all the people that are getting stopped out on the way up, this is a bear trap. It comes up really quickly. It breaks previous levels here that it couldn't break. This is now considered a bull trap. And then the market just drops about 100 and something points. Craziness in 2 minutes. So why did the market decide to change right here? This is something that I noticed, and this is something that I'm thinking was definitely an algorithm play. That right there, this trend line, and I'm going to make it thicker just in case you guys can't see it if you're watching on mobile or whatever. That right there is, in my mind, and trading for a long time, that is a clear rejection here of those lower highs and the algorithms wanting to keep the market down. And once that happened, you can see we came back up right to VWAP again and then just continued to sell off. This right here was a critical level. And this is a very clear trend line that it hit up against and could not break, sold off drastically, drastic sell off. 2225. I mean, that's over 100 points. Wow. That is a very big drop. And then since then, I mean, it's continued to go down. That's almost 200 points from the low. Just about 200 points. It is 200 points from here to where we are now, and just keeps dropping. Just incredible price action. So I think to sum this video up, and it went on a little long, but you know, yes, I dug myself out of a huge hole, but there is going to be times where you guys are in similar situations. The best thing to do is stop before you get to that point. And then if you start to trade your P&L, like me, I want to continue to trade. I see price action like this, and this is where I can make money. This is where I made money during the market, and this is where I can make money. But once I start trading emotionally and I'm in my own head, the best thing to do is just be happy that you got break even at this point. And, I'm not happy about how today went. Sorry if it's coming off a little bit rough, but just not happy at all. Didn't follow my rules, and it's going to end up hurting me one day. And I just want you guys to know, when you start to get that way, just don't let it get worse. And that's it. Don't beat yourself up too much. Everybody goes through this. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the thumbs up for me. And if you're new, subscribe. Every day, just about, we have new videos coming out. And if you want to join a community of like-minded traders, Green Bar Trading, the link is in the description. It's a link to our Discord. A great group. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.